Now, the first thing that every one of you guys do that you need to stop doing is being on autopilot. And what I mean by this is, let's say that I am the A site anchor on Mirage. Someone that is autopiloting is simply just starting the round by mollying ramp, flashing over mid, and then just playing triple every single round. The reason they're doing this is because they're simply just on autopilot and they're just repeating their same sequence over and over again. Now, the reason why this is bad is because the T's will be able to recognize this pattern and they will eventually be able to exploit it, because if they know for 3 rounds in a row that you just mollied ramp and flashed over from triple, they're going to try to maybe swing on the last tick of this ramp molly, or maybe they try to find a gap behind your molly and kill you when you're trying to run away from triple. Now, the way to switch this up is by simply trying to mask your pattern. So at the start of the round, let's say 2 rounds in a row, I decided to molly ramp and flash over mid. Maybe the next round, I decide to molly. I throw a molly over towards ramp, and then I just walk behind the molly trying to put some aggression into the T's. And what this does is that most of the T's will think that they know the pattern that's happening, and as soon as you swing ramp, they're going to be caught off guard. And then the next round, they're going to be cautious. They're going to realize that you are unpredictable. Now, something else you can do to remove autopiloting is taking aggression. So if you have this far right A spawn, by jumping into Palace and getting early information and then starting an early flank, or maybe you kill the A lurk and you just take this whole side of the map, that will also make you unpredictable as well. Because if the T's think that they can abuse the pattern that you've been showing, when they come out A, they're going to be searching for you into sight because they are familiar with the pattern that you showed them by usually playing over here towards triple. And then when they're trying to swing and find you, you'll be able to blindside and also team up with your window and top con player to pretty much mow down anyone trying to swing into A site. Something you should do is call for your opper to just simply post up on this guy that keeps on trying to take these duels and just punish him and shut him down, because once he knows that he's shut down the one time, he's not going to go for this again, because he's going to think that he's being countered and he can't use this space of the map anymore. So if you're able to recognize patterns and recognize where you might be able to abuse someone or you might have any good counters, this will definitely improve your game, and especially your game sense, because you're going to start to develop how to recognize patterns and how to counter them. Now, this tip pretty much basically explains on how you should be playing Mirage if you are a solo queue, and that is to play selfishly. And what I mean by that is, I don't want you guys to just bait your teammates running out mid, but try to take map control on spots that you can basically do it with one person. So if you're able to recognize on places where you can take map control for free, or maybe just the best solo spots even on CT, like playing over here on A or playing towards connector, these are some of the best solo spots where you can play selfishly and not have to worry about any of your teammates.